And yeah, thank you, Anthea.
Oh, thanks, Gary. Thanks, everyone. I didn't have a speech prepared, but I'll tell you a little bit about the Wackit. Some of the most important aspects about the Wackit is that it's for everyone. It's not only a beautiful sculpture, but it's also colourful. It's also got lots and lots of fluffy bits that you can get up close to. And, you know, it's been an absolute pleasure. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Anthea, and that's very humble, the amount of work these people have put in, and they're not too well at the moment either, so thanks for making a huge effort, guys. Really appreciate it. All right, I will call on, first of all, who should I go here? Do I go junior, senior here, or it doesn't matter? I will call on Darren and Russell to come up and say a few words, because I think it is important that we do recognise the contribution that these people play in our community. I've only been in Yinnar for 10 years, and I think I knew Russell after the first 4 or 5, and when I've lived in other areas, I never knew who our local politician was. So I think we should be grateful we've got guys that are actually interested in what we're doing. So I'll give you Darren Chester first to say a few words. Thanks, Darren.
Well, thank you, Gary, and can I firstly begin by saying what a terrific, I suppose it's a vehicle. Is it a vehicle? Well, I've seen vehicles like it in Lygon Street with that sort of fluffy stuff hanging off it, but not quite as creative as that one. And I think the great thing about the Wackit, although when my staff told me I was coming here today to launch the Wackit, I was a little bit concerned as a politician, particularly in company with Russell. I thought we might be getting whacked ourselves, but apparently there's still time, Russell tells me. No, it is a terrific project, and the best thing about it, it's just like Coco the clown out the back. Whenever I see Coco, and I think whenever I see the Wackit in the future, I'm just going to smile. You can't help but smile when you look at that project. It's just going to be a lot of fun for particularly the younger people in our community, but I think some of the older members of the community will get a bit of fun with it as well and Wackit it around. So it's a terrific project, and it's great that the government has been able to support it. I'd also like to briefly say how terrific it is that the state government through Russell has been able to support the Fiddlehead Festival for the last few years. Festivals like this don't just happen, and Gary's humbly in the background pretending he hasn't done much, but Gary and his volunteer crew and everyone who's here today with the fluoro jackets on, can you please give them a round of applause? They do a fantastic job for our community. It's great that we can get together on a day like today and enjoy each other's company, enjoy some great local music, and I'm looking forward to listening as the day goes on. I won't be performing. I understand that we're about to get a couple of tambourines given to us, and for Russell that's important because it's an election year for Russell. If he doesn't win, he might have to bust by the end of the year. So Russell, I hope you're going to work on your tambourine skills. But join me. Actually, Coco, that's true. If you get up on stage, we have the 3 clowns on stage at once. You've heard of the 3 tenors, we have the 3 clowns on the tambourines. We can take this show on the road, mate. But all the best, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting this important community event. It is terrific to have everyone together on the green here enjoying the day, and fantastic that we've got such an active community supporting the local musicians. It's a great event. Well done.
Thank you very much, Darren, and yes, we do have a couple of tambourines to present to you in a minute, and it'll be the first time the String Busters have had tambourines play with them, mate, so you do have to hang around, I'm afraid. But more to the point, I'd also like to thank Russell because this whole festival, this concept got up and running through state funding, and the first year I think we had 500 people here, and it was just a heap of people sitting around jamming, and we had a bit of music going. But to see what it's grown to in 3 years, you don't realise how much your hard work pays off until you get to stand up here and see it. So thank you very much for coming, guys. But as I said, the state funding we receive as well, we just can't do it without them. So Russell North, thank you very much. And if you can come up and say a word or two to the people, please, mate.
Thanks, Gary, and I wasn't going to speak, but look, just thank you for everybody for coming along. It's a privilege that government can support festivals such as this, and I think we've seen it grow and expand over its early years, and that's fantastic. Quality acts, and there's no better lead-in than the String Busters, who do a marvellous job along with all our other acts, and it's great to walk over the back and see the number of stalls and people sitting around playing various musical instruments, and that's what a festival like this is all about. So To one and all, thank you for people in the audience for coming along and supporting this fabulous event. It's important that we do so because the hard work of the volunteers behind the scenes who put on such shows, they do an enormous amount of effort, and that's why it's great for Darren and I to be here to support and supplement all those who do the hard work behind the scenes. So everybody have a great day, and I think Ray's and the Busters are going to have Mary Don't You Weep, is that right? No? I was just trying to get them into a song that I like, but obviously not going to do it.
That's a nice try. But what we do have here, boys, for you, and actually just before I do present these, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to present to you, these are the people that made the Wackit for us, okay? We've got Danny Boothman, Dan Ashlikoff, John Avery, Anthea Williams, and our coordinator Steve Schultz. Steve was our musical input. Thank them very much. Steve, were you going to give us a demo, or we're not? Okay, guys, give it half an hour or so. But Steve runs a drumming group, and they have worked up an awesome number on this thing, and they'll be situated over in the back over there. So feel free to wander through the vendors. I don't think you'll miss the drums, from what I've heard. So, but yeah, go over and have a look at it in action. It's well worth it. But yeah, so thank you very much, all the Wackit team. We really appreciate your help. And before we get back on with the Busters, I am going to present both Russell and Darren. That's it. Block the stage, boys. They're not going anywhere. One for you, Darren, and one for you, Russell. These are some tambourines whipped up by Jane Coker, so thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jane. That's something to hang in the office, guys. So once again, thanks for your support. Thanks very much.
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, we might do two more tunes. We might do a sing-along tune now for you, Carter family tune, You Are My Sunshine. We expect everyone to sing, including Coco and the politicians. I'll give you that. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You with it?
Make me happy.
You don't make me happy, but yes, they're the lyrics.
I was gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You'll be right up in front of you. Look at the girls. The key is there, boys. Hey, how you feel?